What's up, guys? In today's video, we cover everything we went over in the first two lessons, and then we bring in using our lower guard to bait out an attack and then countering that attack. At the end, I spar with the guys to show them a little bit of what it looks like in application. So if you're interested in seeing that, then definitely follow it all the way to the end. Awesome, guys. Enjoy the video. Now we're going to go for 1 minute footwork. I use the glove so that I'm taking angles. I'm thinking in terms of angles. I'm not just going forward and back, forward and back. It's angles. So land your shots, take an angle, get off the center line. Okay? Then we're going to bring in head movement. So it'll be footwork and head movement. Okay? Then finally, we're going to switch to footwork and hand movement. So the hands are moving constantly as well as the feet. One other thing, if you were here last week, we worked on the pike. Okay? Person kicks at me, boom, pike. Work that in as well to your footwork. Boom. Imagine they kick at you. Boom. Okay, get that leg out of the way. Boom, ba, ba, wah. All right, here we go. 3 minutes. First minute, all I care about is footwork. 3, 2, 1, begin. If I flash my rear hand, he gives me that lead straight. If I flash the lead hand, he gives me that uppercut. And notice, because his hand is down, he doesn't have to go like this first or to load his body first. It's just right there. Boom. Boom. Good. Boom. Boom. That's it. Very nice. And I love that you're taking an angle. Good. Time. Okay, so one side flashes, the other side fires. So it's lead straight and lead uppercut. Same thing, just add a cross to it. So if I flash this one, he goes lead straight, cross. If I flash this one, he goes lead uppercut, cross. Lead uppercut, cross. Boom, boom. So I catch both of them in that hand, or when I do uppercut, I catch the uppercut and then this one. So this one always catches the cross. All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. So that essentially covers what we did in lesson 1. Lesson 2, he's going to give me 3 jabs. Jab, 1. Jab, 2. Somewhere in that 3, jab. I'm going to try and get his, oh, sorry, I thought you knew what I was doing, so I thought you were going to be ready. I'm trying to tag his leg. He's going to pull it out of the way. So he's got to get that leg back. That's my favorite kick defense. One of the best ways to teach it is this, because you have to go fast. So I might do it on the first one. I might say jab. Okay, I might do it on the second one, jab. Jab. I might do it on the third one, jab. 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 Dang it, if I was thinking about it, I was going to do it on the second one, be like, just kidding. But so this one you can catch in your front hand. This is just jab. We catch the lead straight in our back hand because there's a little more power coming behind it. But this, we're just taking jab. Jab. And then you're going to swipe. They got to get the leg out. If you get tagged, it's a Burpee, yes. Cool, all right, decide who's going first. Last week we looked at the 3 timings in Jeet Kune Do, or 3 timings in fighting, but one is leading, which is where I'm the one on the attack. The second is countering, where maybe he punches at me, right? I move out of the way, and now I come back with my own attack. And then the third is intercepting, which like maybe he goes to punch, and I just, boom, intercept him with a kick. So I'm kind of crashing the line. We looked at that in terms of kick defense. So we looked at, if I'm here, if I'm in unmatched leads, then while I'm attacking, I can make it very hard for him to kick by constantly moving to the outside of his leg. Just to show from an extreme point of view, throw that rear leg round kick from there. Yeah, it doesn't really have it. It'd be like kicking over your own leg. Lead kick as well, very hard to get. So yeah, not a lot of power. So I can shut down his kicking by just moving to the outside foot when I'm in that unmatched leads. The other thing I can do is that pike. He goes to kick, and I, whoop, pull that leg out of the way. That's a great one for a counter, go ahead, because now he's on one leg, boom, there's my shot. And that's what we're working. And then the third one you have to match leads on. So maybe you're fighting someone that's also a southpaw. Yeah, we'll do that. So what I'll do a lot of times, because you learn, don't fight out of a wide stance a lot of times, in especially like Muay Thai. So when you do this, you can like dangle it like bait. You go, come on, I know you want to kick. Boom, right? Good, again. So if he goes for it, I take that leg. Good. So the moment I see that leg flinch, go ahead again. This leg steps and then that leg fires. So that's what we worked. Today what I want to play with is what Bruce Lee called, he had what he called the 5 ways of attack. And one of them is attack by drawing. You're drawing out something to get somebody to, basically, if you want to intercept somebody, it's hard to do if you have no idea what they're going to throw. So if I can create sort of like a funnel where I basically say, I'm going to take away all your options, but 2 or 3, and I have something ready for each one. It's a lot easier to intercept in that case. So instead of me just being like right here and just being like, oh, I don't know what he's going to do, again, by dangling this leg, making an offer he can't refuse, I kind of know what he's going to do. Okay, so yeah, again. So then I go for that. Now, I might want to check it first. I might do this. I might just check if I'm getting the response I want. Yep, he went for it. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm not just committing yet until he's thrown a couple. I'm like, okay, that's what he's gonna do. And now I intercept. Wow, okay? So let's do that back and forth. You're gonna do 3 kicks. The first 2, he's gonna pike on. So I throw, and we'll just match. We'll go right to right. I throw the first one, he pikes. Whoa, good. I throw the second one, he pikes. Good. I throw the first one, he cut kicks. Wow, good. And I think you know, I put people down with this quite a lot in sparring, right? I at least will attempt it every time. I will dangle that leg and see if anybody is hungry for it. Okay, guys, so just go back and forth. 3 kicks. The first 2 you're going to pike. The third one you're going to cut kick. Cool. So now what I want to do is play with another way to draw an attack. In the first lesson we looked at how the Jeet Kune Do on guard position, as they call it, but the stance allows you to fire these shots in really fast, to sort of explode in. Anybody that's sparred me, that tends to be my findings. People would describe it as kind of explosive in and out. Then it goes, well, what do you do about leg kicks? Because of the long stance. So we covered that last week. Now it's, but your hands are down. So one of the reasons for the hands being down, not only offensively does it hide what I'm going to throw. Now, again, generally you're taught keep this hand up somewhere by your head. But this lead hand can act as another form of bait. Today what we're going to look at is, okay, how do I bait an attack by having the lead hand low? I can be pretty guaranteed it's going to be a jab, because if we're out here, that's kind of the punch that you start with. So I've got a good chance of it. If it ends up, if I see a different shoulder flinch, I can always back out. If I see the hip flinch, I can always pike. But I can be pretty reliant that he's going to enter with a jab, because that's what we do. Here's the drill we're going to take. We're going to play with a pull. He's going to jab at me. I'm going to pull my head back again. Good. And then I'm going to return a jab to him. He's going to pull. Good. And then I'm going to hold this up. He's going to hit. Boom. Yeah. So we're just going to go, we'll have one side, because my instructor used to use this as a warm-up. And so when you're like just warming up, we'd end up just hitting each other the whole time, because we would alternate. And so you'd forget whose turn it was. So you'd both punch and both hit each other. So I'll have just one side go, but it's going to look like this. He punches 1, I punch 2, and then we catch the third. It is a pendulum punch drill. Okay, again, 1, 2, 3. Just move your head out of the way. Pull, 1, 2, 3. It's probably called a pull because you're pulling your head back, but I actually kind of almost think of it like I'm trying to mentally like grab his arm and pull him off balance. Because if you miss a punch, you tend to go off balance. You know, if you're expecting to land. So I could block it, but I can make him miss so he's off balance. So 1, 2, 3, pull, punch, catch. All right, decide who's going first, and then we'll switch. I'm about to give you guys one of my favorite techniques. I bet anybody that is orthodox that spars with me, if I could ask what is the main punch I'm probably going to throw at you, it is actually not my jab, it's usually my cross, right? I'm about to give you my favorite way of setting that up. So I'm here. We call it the art of drawing, but you can also call it baiting. And I like that because I almost think of like I'm fishing for something. My lead hand's down. I want to see if I can bait that jab out. He throws it, the other jab.
Oh.
Good. Now real quick, so he gave me what I wanted, and by me pulling, psychologically, he's going to start to want to lean in a little bit. That's what I'm really hoping to see, is a slight leaning in. So that's what I'm doing. I feel like I've got my fishing pole and I'm like doing the, this, trying to set the hook. So he throws that jab, whoom. He throws that jab, whoom. He throws that jab, whap. There. He walks right into my cross. So it's both the same topic from last week, which is I'm changing up the timing, but I'm also baiting now. I'm using my lower guard to draw something out. So one more time, just because it's so much fun. Whoom, I go here. Whoom, I go here. Whop, sorry, right there. Okay. All I'm doing, it is a slip, but it's less my body moving and it's more my foot just stepping off the track. If his punch is right here on my face, if I just step my foot over like that, okay, and then I push my shoulder forward. So if you were only looking at me from the waist up, you shouldn't really be able to tell if I'm orthodox, hitting him with a jab, or I'm southpaw. So I'm not just going like this, I'm extending there, pull back the bow and arrow. So that's what I want you guys to do, back and forth. Now I'll go at you, you get to punch me. So I'll go orthodox. So he's baiting me by having that hand low. I jab. Oh, he moves away. That's gonna make me want to commit a little more. That's gonna make me want to commit, and wow, good. Now for training, you can thump the chest if you like, or you can hold this glove up and boom, hit the glove. Either one is fine. Okay, so just go back and forth on this one. So 2 pulls, and then on the third one, intercept. Let's practice the intercept, because it is kind of scary to go towards a punch. Okay, so your southpaw, I like to call that the devil's stance, because orthodox people hate southpaws. So we're in our devil's stance. We're going to pull, pull. And now right here, take your front foot, step it kind of diagonally as you extend your rear hand. Okay? The other hand should be nice and high. I get lazy sometimes when I'm demoing, but this hand should be up high. So again, we'll just do the intercept. 1, boom. 2, boom. 3, boom. We'll go 5 times. 4, boom. And 5, boom. And we won't do this, but I usually like to follow up with something like I don't just go hit and then back. I'll usually go like ba, ba, wah. Something like that. So I continue my attack, because if I get here, I'm in a really good position and he's not. So I want to keep hitting as much as I can. Okay, so 2 pulls and then intercept and then switch. So now let's go ahead and finish with some sparring. These are just 1-minute rounds. I want us to get lots of switching partners. I'll get to work in as well. We got different options. You've got shoulder tag and knee tag. So if you don't have anything to spar with, or you don't want to just like get hit in the head today, totally understandable. You've got shoulder and knee tag. You can also just box spar if you don't have shin guards. You could also, if you have shin guards, but maybe not a mouthpiece, you can do shoulder tag with kicks. You just don't tag the knee, because I don't want anybody putting their head down and getting kicked. But you shoulder tag the shoulders and then kick each other mercilessly. And if you got everything and you want to spar everything, spar everything. You can be whatever lead you want. Those will be 1-minute rounds rotating. Touch gloves and let's get started. Thank you. Nice. Nice. Thank you. Here. Oh yeah, you and I. What's that?
I'm just gonna spar with you now.
Yeah, yeah, please. What's up, Lyle? Nice. Have you gotten the spar yet? Like, this is day one? Nice. Yeah. Yeah, good. Here, is that okay? So, okay.
Just like this.
Nice, good. Yeah, good. That's it. Good. Good work. Nicely done.
Awesome.
Good.
This fucking guy.
Nice. Good work.
Nice, thank you.
Nice, good. Nice. 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 Oh, sorry.
You're good. You're good. I walk in. Thanks.
Thank you. Yeah, shoulder tags both the safest and most dangerous game is like the accidental. Yeah, you know.
As long as it's not the eye point, you know?
Yeah. Ooh, nice. Yeah, yeah. Come on, let's take it. Yeah, that's us. Actually, give me one more hug. Liver shot. Time. That might have been your best spar that I've had with you. Felt like you're landing a lot. Wonderful, guys. I will see you. So the next Jeet Kune Do class is next Tuesday. So next Tuesday. So not next Thursday, next Tuesday. 6:45. That'll be number 4. Awesome, guys.